Hello, hello. Welcome back. I'm Christy, and this is Essentially Empowering. Definitely want to empower you in your life, wherever you're at. Specifically today, we're talking about pregnancy and the second trimester. So I want to just give you some tools for some common issues, concerns that pop up during the second trimester. Again, everyone is different. These may come earlier or later for you, but just wanted to give you a couple tips. First one that we see commonly is headaches. So there's a couple tools for headaches. Kind of depends a little bit on where your headache is, what kind of headache you might be experiencing. But some of my favorite tools for headaches are peppermint. You can just put it right, like if the headache's in the front right there, on the back of the neck, things like that. Same thing would go for lavender. Lavender is very calming. And then we also have a specific tension blend for headaches called Past Tense that I really enjoy, that's very effective for me. But again, everyone's body's different. So there's a couple suggestions for headaches if that's something you're starting to experience. Also water. Drink more water. That's also I know that sounds like you've heard that a million times, but it's true. And it will really support you with the headaches, especially as your body is growing and changing, growing another human. You need lots of extra water, not just some. Okay. Second thing that we see pretty commonly is like swollen or bleeding gums in the second trimester. It could be, for a couple different reasons, but some good tools for that are lavender. Again, lavender is, we call it the Swiss Army knife of the essential oils because it has so many great uses. So that's really good for putting right on your gums. Also, tea tree oil. That's very effective. Both of them are like antibacterial, all of that as far as your mouth and things like that, but also very healing. If you're already, let's say you're watching this and you're already like, man, this has been going on for a while and my gums are destroyed. We have a really great one called Helichrysum, and it is very healing. I use it for any cuts, burns, bruises, anything that I'm trying to heal. Helichrysum is amazing for that. So you can put those right on their gums. Again, if you're not big on the taste, obviously, put them on your gums. It will absorb into your body. Give it 30 seconds to 60 seconds and the taste is gone, and then drink something or eat something, and you've gotten rid of that taste on your tongue. So that shouldn't be a big issue there for you. So you can get around that. So headaches, gums. Next one, we sometimes start to see sore, swollen breasts starting in the second trimester. Some don't get that until third trimester, but that's okay. Again, like I said, lavender, our great Swiss Army knife. Lavender is really great for sore breasts, to kind of help calm that. When you actually start to want to try and support your body with breastfeeding, I actually have a whole other video on that because that's something I'm trying to do to induce lactation before my baby comes. I have a whole other video on that, and we'll also talk about that more in the third trimester, so you can check that out. But just to deal with the soreness as they're kind of growing a little bit, you can use the lavender. And then the fourth one that I wanted to highlight today is that cramps and round ligament pain that starts fairly early on, second trimester for a lot of women. So cramps, like if you're getting Charlie horses or, cramps in your legs, things like that, peppermint works incredibly well. Rub it right on the spot where you're getting that cramp. Also, combine that with lemongrass. Lemongrass is amazing for that. Also, round ligament pain, right there in kind of the groin area. Lemongrass is really amazing for that. But again, you can combine the lemongrass with the peppermint for that as well. For overall pain and discomfort. So if you're feeling it in your, not just cramps, but like in your back, in your feet, things like that, we have a pain blend, a relief blend called Deep Blue. You can get it in the oil. You can get it my favorite is in the rub. We also have it in a stick though, which I think is like less mess if you're like, I don't want that on my hands, because it's almost like an icy hot smell and sensation. I love the lotion because you can get a lot everywhere, but the stick is really great, hands-free, rub it where you need, get it without getting it on your clothes, things like that. So that's a really great solution as you start to kind of feel a little bit more heaviness, a little bit more pain maybe in your feet, your legs, your back, neck, shoulder, well, everywhere, right? Who said pregnancy, beauty comes at a price, with some pain. And I think pregnancy is beautiful. So there's just some tips and suggestions for your second trimester. Go ahead and comment below if you're having other issues or things that you want me to highlight. And then I'll be back for third trimester next week. We're pretty getting into our third trimester here, and I'm getting really excited to count down for baby. I'm sure you are too, wherever you're at in this journey. Let me know if you have any specific questions. I'm always happy to help. Have a great day.